What is good with y'all niggas, man? Bro, Made in Abyss is getting a game. I have not been this excited for a video game since like The Last of Us came out. My nigga, I am excited. Bro, coming January 2nd of 2022, a goat is gonna be released. And it's gonna be eating everything. And I'm gonna be taking care of that goat. Cause that goat deserves to be taken care of. This game is gonna be code. You know why it's gonna be code? Cause it's gonna be based off one of the best series of all time. And some of the best lore I've seen for any manga series. Like from the white whistles to, you know, the black whistles to the, I think the blue and the red ones, to how these people right outside the abyss pretty much idolize these white whistles. How each level of the abyss causes different debuffs to you. And how you have to honestly buff yourself to deal with those debuffs. To the mob bosses and shit, that Orb Weaver was something stupendously different, bro. To the Gobbler of the Giants, to all of that, bro. This is gonna be cold. I cannot wait to relive this shit. With headphones on, a cold room with the AC on, dark, desolate, playing Made in Abyss, going through each and every layer, discovering new shit, implementing new ways to tackle these very alien beasts. Bro, I'm saying this. I feel like I was born to play Made in Abyss. This shit's gonna be cold, and if you're born in Abyss, you're destined to come back. And I feel like I'm coming back, because when this game gets dropped, I'm going straight hermit mode for the next 3 to 4 weeks. While I just go through, you know, with Rico and Reg, just bodying this abyss. Going through caves, cave raiding. I haven't seen gameplay, so I'm just speculating at this point. But there's so much it can do with this goated series, bro. With this goated game at this point, because it's already goated to me. Hopefully they don't drop the ball. But from everything I've seen that came from Made in Abyss, these niggas do not miss. From the movies to the series, the anime, nothing was wrong with the anime. From how it was childlike to how it was very adult. How it went from a shonen adventure series to a shonen tragedy. Made in Abyss is definitely cold. If you know anybody who has not watched or read Made in Abyss, slap that nigga in the face, open up your favorite plug site for manga, and make that nigga read it. Cause this is definitely gonna be cold, and I cannot wait until it drops. I don't know if I'm a live stream, I don't know if I'm gonna play on the channel, I may just play for my own enjoyment. But hopefully this gets all the publicity it can. And yeah, while I watched the series myself, I noticed how this series could be a great MMO. A great MMO. Even though I already talked about this a little bit before, but just dive into it a little more. I think we definitely need to. Imagine Made in Abyss becomes a multiplayer game. You're a lowly apprentice in the orphanage that's like a blue whistle. I forget which whistle they started with, like a blue whistle or a red whistle. No, I think the blue whistles are like level 2, so I think it's like a red whistle. You're like doing a cave raid, then you come across a white whistle who isn't the most noble, cough cough Bondrute, but you run to some nefarious ass white whistle, and how that interaction would be. That would be so cold. There's so many scenarios that play out in my head on how cold this game could possibly be. And I feel like the Abyss is gonna be just like the game. Hopefully they do everything correctly and they don't miss, because this game should be like a lobster trap or a maze. It's gonna be easy to get in, but hard to get out. There's a lot of other things that resemble that same analogy, if you know what I'm saying. But you feel me? It should be easy to get into this game, but hard to get out. It should be nothing less than enthralling. The Abyss in this game is gonna be a cat's worst nightmare, because curiosity killed the cat, and these cats definitely get killed when they take that plunge into the abyss. But the abyss is still shrouded in mystery after thousands of years, meaning the cats never get out the bag. Bro, Made in Abyss is cold. And I'm not trying to spoil anything. That's why I'm talking really, pretty much I'm talking in circles at this point. I can't wait for this shit, bro. Really, this is just me just having an excited rant about how cold this game's gonna be, bro. For real. Because I'm not trying to spoil anything. I'm pretty much talking as if everybody who's watched this video has at least seen season 1 of a I was about to say Attack on Titan, but has seen season 1 of Made in Abyss. If you haven't, my nigga, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? This shit came out in 2017. You are late. Even though 2017 was a little golden age, Bunny Senpai came out that season too, right? Let me check it. Actually, I was wrong. Bunny Senpai came out in 2018, but 2018 was kind of goated too. A lot of things came out in 2018, like other than the obvious shit, like Bunny Senpai came out, and also Banana Fish, which deserves a video, which I'm working on right now, low key. I'm just thinking about it, you know, crunching numbers about how I'm gonna do that shit. But yeah, bro, it's just very rare for me to be excited for a series like this. You know, as a kid, I was a broke boy, so I had to learn how to not like the new games that are coming out or not be attached to new games because I knew I was not gonna get that shit. Just keep it a buck. But at the end of the day, I still love these multiplayer games to this day, because at that point I started loving single player games because that's a lot of money to invest in a game that doesn't have too much replay value. But multiplayer games are always gonna have that replay value. There's so many possibilities in a multiplayer game. So at that time I started finding multiplayer games. They're really niche cult hit games. These are my personal favorite multiplayer games of all time. These have the best multiplayer gameplay ever played in my life. From Uncharted 3 to The Last of Us to Rust. That's different. Rust is a different type of game. I'm gonna dive into my whole survivor game addiction. There was a point where all I cared about was survivor games, but Rust actually came out on top. Even though Reign of Kings is another one, Reign of Kings is actually my favorite survival game of all time. Rust is the only game I've actually played though. Reign of Kings I played a cracked version once and it had just a bunch of hackers on that bitch. But the other one is Darwin Project. If you have never played Darwin Project, you're just missing out. Right now it's not in its best state, but since I love it so much, I can still play it. But Darwin Project, sheesh. Perfect third person survival battle royale game. And you know, Minecraft Online, you know, from the Hunger Games. I was fucking obsessed with Hunger Games, you know. Fucking obsessed with Hunger Games, bro. That was my ringtone at one point. You know, the ghetto, the beat, the ghetto Hunger Games whistle.
Where the fuck these niggas at, man?
That was my fucking ringtone at one point. I was in love with Hunger Games. And also Tory Bash. And the reason I'm throwing it in this because like it's not really my favorite, but well, it kind of is one of my favorite multiplayer games because I put so much time into Tory Bash and I got really good at becoming a nerd of that shit. Tory Bash is a go-to game that just did not see any type of success, but it was definitely something weird, something different. It was cool though. And there's a couple other ones I would think, you know, throw in there if I remember, but of course in turn was a really good game at one point. But man, bro, this is, you know, really just a trip down memory lane for me to go through all that because those are the only games that I really fuck with. So if this Main Abyss game is a single player game and I'm already fucking with it this heavy, I literally have every volume of Main Abyss up until the most recent one that dropped in like March 30th of 2021. So yeah, I'm a huge Main Abyss fan. I'm all the way copying the manga also. So yeah, man, bro, this is a golden era. I'm just happy because the next season Main Abyss is also coming out in 2022. So this would be a great way to build up hype for that. And I'm just pissed that it took so long for them to come out with season 2, but hey, I read the manga, I already know it's gonna be up in that bitch, and I'm gonna still watch it. But hey, man, I appreciate you niggas for watching. You know, this is definitely gonna be a cool little journey about to go on while we're getting more news on how this game's gonna actually be. I can't wait until they, you know, release the first gameplay trailer or impressions. That's gonna be definitely cool, bro. This is gonna be some Breath of the Wild type shit. Breath of the Wild type shit, for real. But hey, man, I appreciate you niggas for watching. Kiss you on the left cheek, slap on the right. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man.
This is